Hey guys, today we're doing a review of the F3 V-Track gaming mouse. Now we're all familiar with the usual PC gaming peripheral companies, Razer, Logitech, even Mad Catz with their RAT line. Now they're all companies we know well and can depend on. Enter A4Tech, not a new company by far, but certainly a newcomer in the United States and even more in the gaming scene. Are they the next Logitech? Let's see. We were sent a mouse from their X7 line, their gaming series. Our particular model is the F3. Now the mouse boasts 5 different game macros that can be switched at a press of a button, a 3000 DPI or dots per inch, and 160K of onboard memory to store user profiles, which are presets that determine which button does what. For example, you can assign a button to zoom down iron sights for a first-person shooter profile, or assign the same button to bring up a menu for an MMO profile. The storage ensures that you can keep your profiles wherever you go, so even if you plug the mouse into a friend's computer, it'll still maintain those profiles. Also included on the F3 is an on-the-fly DPI switching, which essentially lets the user change the DPI at the push of a button. This is useful in a number of games. In first-person shooters, for example, a smaller DPI can be used for precision sniping, and with a push of a button, the DPI can be switched to a larger DPI, more suitable for manning a tank. Our only problem with this is that there are 5 different DPI settings, so to get back from your preset, from your third preset, you do need to click the DPI switch button 5 times. Now the F3 sports a higher than average button count, 6 in total. You have your usual complement of buttons as well as your slightly uncommon side buttons, which are especially useful in web browsing. Their default functions are back and forth buttons in a browser. Now there are also a special macro button between the left mouse button and the scroll wheel. This button can be used as you see fit from reloading in a first-person shooter or using your special abilities in an MMO. The default setting for the button is a triple left click, presumably for a burst fire effect on the automatic weapons in an FPS. All the buttons have a nice feel to them with the right amount of feedback, save one. The middle mouse button, otherwise known as the scroll wheel, is rather soft, so when clicked it feels more like an Office drone default mouse that came with your old Dell desktop. Using the F3 is pretty normal compared to any other mouse. The shape is quite comfortable and smooth, and is smooth when you use it across a mouse pad. The mouse is a little on the light side, so those who prefer heavier mice might want to look elsewhere. The build quality is not bad, but isn't the greatest. The biggest problem we have with the F3 is that the left and right mouse buttons are textured, while the sides are not. The texture isn't very subtle either, although if the grippy surface will feel nice if it's on the side, putting it on the main mouse buttons where the more sensitive index and middle, or ring depending of your preference, fingers makes it feel as if you're using a mouse made of fine sandpaper. As with most gaming mice, the F3 comes with software itself to assign macros and to adjust the DPI. The software itself is very simple and feature-filled, but it can get laggy sometimes. Fortunately, where A4Tech does well is where it matters. The response on the F3 is actually quite good, and in real-world tests we found that the mouse to be quite handy while playing. In a crowded market, it takes a lot to set apart from the rest. However, with its dismally small set of features, cheap build quality, and sluggish software, we'd be happy to recommend as a budget entry-level gaming mouse if it weren't for the $50 price point. For the same amount of cash, you can get a much better mouse with a more robust set of features like the Corsair M60 or the Mad Catz Cyborg RAT3. I would like to thank A4Tech for sending out this product for review. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.